Alright, well, I'm Metal. This is my second box of Unfinity. I'm just more cracking it just to get all the lands out of it, because I may or may not build a sealed deck from this box as well. So, I'll start cracking and showing off packs. Should not be this difficult. This whole idea was started by a girl named Ron. She brought this up to me about something she did, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I should try that too. So, here we are. Me trying it. I won't actually get to play this deck or any of the decks I build for probably about 2 weeks, due to where I'll be doing it at the LGS with other friends that I have. And let's see what we get. Xenosquirrels. Xenosquirrels enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. After you roll a die, you may remove a +1/+1 counter from Xenosquirrels. If you do, increase or decrease the result by 1. So you can change the die rolls. Boing. Return target creature to its owner's hand, then roll a 6-sided die. If the result is 3 or less, scry any number of cards equal to the result. Running around. Create 2 1/1 white clown robot artifact creature tokens. Then roll a 6-sided die and the result is equal to or less than the number of robots you control. Create a 1/1 white clown artifact creature token. Okay, so if I roll a 6 and I only have a clown, I can make another clown. But if I roll a 4 and I already have 5 clowns, I don't make nothing. Got it. Atom Wheel Acrobatics. Whenever you roll 1 or 2, put that many +1/+1 counters on acrobats. Roll a 6-sided die for 3 mana. Electrocute. Deals 2 damage to any target. You may cast Electrocute from your graveyard as long as you rolled a 6 this turn. If you cast Electrocute this way, and if it would be put in your graveyard, exile it instead. Amped Up. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each electrical socket in a wall or floor you can see from your seat. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. Until end of turn, it gains +3/+0. It has haste. Nice. Gray Merchant and Alphabet. When it enters the battlefield, choose a letter. For each creature you control that has that chosen letter in its name, I gain 1 life and opponent loses 1 life. A real handful. As long as 1 or more cards are touching a real handful, it gets +2/+2. As long as 2 or more hands are touching a real handful, it has menace. As long as 3 or more hands are touching a real handful, it has lifelink. So my opponents have to touch it, or just, I guess, people out of the game can touch it? Here, touch my card. That's what you're gonna do. That's okay. Resolute Vegisaur. Whenever you roll your 3rd die each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Resolute Vegisaur. Tchotchke Elemental. Oh, Tchotchke Elemental. Got it. Like, why is there a T there? Got it. Whenever you create a token or put a counter or a sticker on another permanent, put a knick-knack counter on Tchotchke Elemental. Use a unique item that completely fits on Tchotchke Elemental for each knick-knack counter. It's +1/+1 for each counter on it. Ah, sweet. Watery Grave. You love it. Clown Extruder. If you visit it, you create a 1/1 white clown robot artifact creature token. You gotta roll a 4 or 6 to get that. Superlatorum. Yeah, words. Funny words. Visit. An opponent chooses the cleanest, the hungriest, the strangest. Oh, or. Either the cleanest, or the hungriest, or the strangest. You choose a creature, then ask the person outside the game to choose the creature that best fits chosen criteria. They choose the same creature you choose, claim a prize. Prize. Create 2 red balloon creature tokens with flying and sacrifice the Superlordum and open an attraction. The Lagflum. Visit it, you get to choose up to 4 creatures you control, and those creatures jump into the log flume till end of turn. And that means they're all in the log flume, so they can't be blocked unless they're all blocked, and the spell or ability I control targets them, it targets all of them. Ticket counter. Stickers. Just in case. Scared Stiff. Menace as long as you control a stickered permanent. 3/2. Zombie. Coward. Guest. What a group. Boing again. Clowning around. Again. Step right up. Open 2 attractions. Nice and simple. Ticket Turbo Tubes. 3 mana artifact. Mana rock. Add 1 mana any color. Or pay 3 and you can get a ticket. Vegetation Abomination. Death Touch. Sacrifice it. You roll a 6-sided die. You gain life equal to the results. It's a 2/2 for 3 mana. Well Done. Well Done deals 5 damage to target creature. That creature is a rare or mythic rare. Well Done deals 3 damage to that creature. Oh, that's not as good. It's 4 mana. Oof. Goblin Girder Gang. Reach. Whenever you roll a result not stored on the Goblin Girder Gang, you may store that result on it. When you do, Goblin Girder Gang deals 1 damage to any target without a hat. Goblin Girder Gang gets +1/+0 for each result stored on it. Goblin Airbrusher. Whenever you place a sticker, create a treasure token. If it's an art sticker, create 2 treasure tokens. Ooh, sweet. Clandestine Chameleon. When it ETBs, you get 2 tickets, and you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Clandestine Chameleon has all ability stickers on other permanents you own and cards in your graveyard. Black Hole. Destroy target creature and up to X other target creatures, where X is the number of attractions you visited this turn. Lanes. Kitty Coaster. You visit it. Creatures you control get +1/+0 till end of turn. This one triggers for 4, 5, and 6. A Balloon Stand. Balloon. When you visit it, you could either create a 1/1 red balloon creature token with flying, or you can sacrifice the balloon. If you do, target creature gains flying until end of turn. Clown Robot token. More stickers. Step right up. We checked that one out already. Bludderfish. 4 mana, an opponent tells you a statement about themselves and secretly notes whether it's true or false. You guess which it is. If you guess correctly, Bludderfish gets +2/+0 and can't be blocked this turn. It's 6 mana for a 3/6 fish. Gobsmacked. There's a way to focus this better. Enchant non-land permanent. As Godsmack enters the battlefield, choose a person outside the game. As long as you can see chosen person from your seat, enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. An incident has occurred. Choose one or both. Destroy target creature with flying. Destroy target attraction. You may apologize. If you do, you gain 3 life. Sorry for blowing up your stuff, but sorry, so I get 3 life. You get 2 tickets. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So it punches something. Sweet. Rockstar. 5 mana, 4/5, reach. When Rockstar ETBs, you may discard a card. If you do, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Ask a person outside the game to choose which of them is most like a rock band and put that card into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Animate object. You get 7 tickets. Choose an inanimate object from outside the game. Put power toughness sticker on it. You may also put a name sticker on it and an art sticker or an ability sticker. Put onto the battlefield as a creature. Squirrel Squatters. Squirrel Squatters ETBs open an attraction. Squirrel Squatters attacks create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token that tapped and attacking for each attraction you visited this turn. Visits mean you have to actually roll the die for the... Got it. Yep. Blank balls of fire. So I guess they're not great. Or it's up in the air if they're great. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. Whenever you put a sticker on this enchantment, it deals damage equal to the number of O's in name stickers on this enchantment to any target. Where's this funhouse? And colorless. At infinity, only once. Activate only once if you control Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, and Urza's Tower. Head to askurza.com and click Urza's Funhouse link. Oh boy. Ooh, an island suite. That's why I'm here. I want more islands and swamps to finish my other deck. Visit. Drop Creek cards you own from outside the game, one at a time onto the play area from a height of at least 1 foot, about a third of a meter. If those cards completely cover the spot, claim a prize. Prize is you get 4 tickets. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own, sacrifice to cover the spot, and open an attraction. Push your luck. Visit. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you decide to stop. If the total mana value of cards revealed this way is 7 or less, create a 2/2 pink teddy bear creature token. Total 7, claim the prize. Shuffle the revealed cards shuffle the revealed cards into your library. You could put 5+1/+1 counters on teddy bear you control. It gains haste. Sacrifice, push your luck, and open a new attraction. Katira of Mira's Marvels. Legendary human performer. ETB, choose a letter. Whenever you cast a spell whose name begins with the chosen letter, create a white 2/2 cat creature token. With flying. And it has partner. Food token. Stickers. Stickers. That's what they call me at work, actually. Not even college. Clowning around, we've been there. Step right up, we've been there. The fish, like I'm smacked. Blarbarian Buddy. Trample, 1 green, you get a ticket. It's only 1 green, that's actually not bad for ticket stuff. For sticker deck. Art appreciation. Put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own, then ask a person outside the game to rate its new art on a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 is the best. When they rate the art, up to that many creatures can't block this turn. That many target creatures can't block this turn. Decisions. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library and choose a consonant. Put each card that has the chosen letter in the first word of its name among them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of the library in any order. Attempted murder, because we're making a bunch of crows. Choose target creature. Roll X 6-sided dice for each even result. Put 2 -1/-1 counters on that creature. For each odd result, create 1/2 blue bird creature token flying named Stormcrow. Making crows, a bunch of crows. Knight in some sort of armor. Well, I guess figure that out later. It has first strike. When it ETBs, you may put a name sticker on it. This creature has protection from names that start with the same letter as the name sticker. Juggletron. Trample. When Juggletron attacks, you may put an art sticker on it. Juggletron gets +3/+0 for each item in its art that's not touching Juggletron. Another item or the card frame. Oh, so it has to be like there. Got it. Grand Marshal Mace. Grand Marshal Mace. Wow, reading is not my thing. You may choose not to untap Grand Marshal Mace during your untap step. If you do, put a pause counter on it. Then you lose 1 life for each pause counter on it. When it becomes untapped, remove all pause counters from it. Choose an until end of turn or this turn effect. As long as Mace remains tapped, that effect doesn't end. Got it. Oh, another shock. That's splendid. It's beautiful. Cloud Extruder. I believe I've seen this one. Create a 1/1 clowning clown. Bumper cars. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. Token. Sticker. Wizards of the Blank. Create a human wizard performer. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. Then look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of unique vowels in that sticker. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Good day to pie. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Whenever you put a name sticker on a creature, you may return a good day to pie from your graveyard to your hand. Rat in a Hat. Sacrifice Rat in a Hat until end of turn. You may cast target creature card that has a hat from your graveyard. Draconian Gatebot. When it ETBs, you can either open an attraction or destroy an attraction. It's a 4/2 creature. Petting Zookeeper. Reach. When Petting Zookeeper enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Alright then. Oui Champion. Whenever you place a sticker, Oui Champion gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's an art sticker. Instead, put a +1/+1 counter on Oui Champion. Circus Act. Roll 3 6-sided die. For each different result, create a 1/1 clown robot artifact creature token. Monoxa Midway Manager? Maybe. Whenever you roll a 3 or higher, Monoxa Midway Manager gains first strike until end of turn. If the roll was 4 or higher, it gains menace till end of turn. If the roll was 5 or higher, it gains lifelink till end of turn. So if you roll a 6, you get everything, right? That's how I see that. Icing Manipulator. For each +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, each +1/+1 counter on a creature you control is also a food token. Alright then. Roll 2 6-sided die. For each odd result, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature of your choice. Activate only as a sorcerer. Roxy. Publicist to the Stars. Flying. Publicist to the Stars power is equal to the number of permanents you control with an art sticker, plus the number of cards in your graveyard with an art sticker. When Roxy enters the battlefield, distribute up to 2 art stickers from among 1 or 2 non-land permanents you own. Form the Approach of the Second Sun. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, you gain 7 life. You become a card until you leave your library or that library is shuffled. Put yourself 7 from the top, balancing the cards on top of your head. When you draw yourself, you win the game. When 1 or more cards fall off your head, exile them and all cards on your head, then sacrifice this enchantment. Mountain. Spinny Ride. Tap target creature an opponent controls. Trash Bin. Mill 2 cards and return a card at random from your graveyard to your hand. Token. Stickers. Stickers. Boing, we've been there, clowning around. Step right up. Non-human Cannonball. When it dies, roll a 6-sided die. The result is 4 or less. Non-human Cannonball deals that much damage to you. So we want it to be a 5 or a 6, so it don't damage you. 8. Zookeeper. Champion. Park Belter. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. 1. You may put a 1 white, and you may put a sticker on the 1 white and tap. You may put a sticker on a creature you own that enters the battlefield this turn. Icing Manipulator. Petra, Crafter of Clowns. Haste. Robots you control get +1/+1. Intelligent. You pay red and white. You can tell a joke you haven't told this game to someone outside the game. Create a 1/1 robot artifact creature token. If that person laughed, the token gains haste till end of turn. Exchange of words. Enchantment. When an ETBs, choose 2 target creatures. For as long as it's on the battlefield, those text boxes are flipped, or reversed. So I can get someone's good words, and they can get my lame words. Pretty Force. Kitty Coaster. See in that one. Roller Coaster. Creatures you control get +2/+0 till end of turn when you visit. Clone Robot. Stickers. Stickers. Scared Stiff. That is menace as long as you control sticker permanent. I believe we saw that one already. Prize Wall. Defender. 1 blue and a tap. You get a ticket. 4 a blue and tap. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own and activate only as a sorcery. T-drop, that's a 0/4. Leading performance. Choose 2 letters. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control whose name begins with either of the chosen letter. Alright, so that one, so this one, amped up. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each electrical socket in the wall. Oh, we have seen that one. Auto Octopus. When it enters the battlefield, you create a 4/4 blue octopus performer creature token named Contortionist. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you may fold this token. Every time you fold it, it halves its power. You can sacrifice the octopus, and you can sacrifice the enchantment, and draw a card, and an additional card for each of Contortionist's folds. So if you somehow fold it 10 times, you get to draw 11 cards, which is ridiculous. Blank, 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 Trespasser. When this creature ETBs, you put a name sticker on it. The creature gets +1/+0 till the end of turn for each name sticker on it and can't be blocked. You have to pay 3 and a blue for that. Trigger happy. Choose a triggered ability of target permanent. It triggers. You control that ability. That's useful. Trust, Chief Engineer. Whenever Trust Chief Engineer enters the battlefield or another creature dies, put a hack counter on Trust. 2 and a tap, remove X hack counters from Trust. Add or subtract X from a number or number words on target spell or permanent till end of turn. This effect can't reduce a number below 1 or a number word below 1. Dart Throw. Throw a card you own from outside the game into the playing area from a distance of 3 feet. If that card touches Dart Throw, claim the prize. Create 2/2 pink teddy bear creature tokens. Sacrifice Dart Throw and open an attraction. Centrifuge. Each player draws a card from the library of the player to their right. You create 3 treasure tokens. Assembled Ensemble. Vigilance. Assembled Ensemble's power equal to the number of robots you control. When you cast a spell with an artifact creature in its art, create a 1/1 white clown robot artifact creature token. Food. Sticker. Sticker. Alright. Bag check. Counter target spell. Then ask a person outside the game if the spell looks dangerous to them. If they say yes, draw a card and discard a card. Airy Elephant. So we have a elephant doing aerials. Flying. When Airy Elephant enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Questionable cuisine. Is that Ashiok's head? Like, it has like a cut-off head, right? With smoke coming out? Return 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Create a food token for each trash can you can see from your seat. That's Stilt Strider. Reach. When it ETBs, get 2 tickets. You may put a sticker from non-land permanent you own. Rad Rascal. When it ETBs, open an attraction. Nice and easy. And Biggin. Bioluminary. Oh yeah, and Biggin. Until end of turn, target non-bushwhack creature gets +1/+1 for each super type, card type, and subtype it has. So that Flying Aeromunculus would be a beast in that, because I think it's like 3 subtypes. Whenever Bioluminary deals combat damage to a player, you get 2 tickets. Then you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Get your head in the game. Flash. And get your head in the game, enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent until this card leaves the battlefield. Then touch it, this card, to your head. When this card stops touching your head, sacrifice it. The card, not your head. Well, what if I wanted to sacrifice my head? Fight the really lame fight, probably, if it's over a teddy bear. Enchant creature you control. When this aura enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. When you do, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2 for each name sticker on this aura with 8 or more letters. Soul Performer. Tap. To add 2 taps. Activate only once each turn. So instead of tapping a creature, I can use tap. That's how I understand this. No idea if I understand it right or wrong. Ion Extruder. Merry-go-round. Mer. Creatures you control have power 2 or less gain horsemanship until end of turn. Oh, there's another token. Token sticker. Get a beverage while we're here. Butterfingers. I think I'm just old. Dying. Focused Fumbleist. Flash. When Focused Fumbleist enters the battlefield, you may put an art sticker on the empty side of the balancing pole. When you do, ask a person outside the game, does this look balanced? They say yes. You may tap or untap target creature. Now you see me. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of mirrors on walls you can see from your seat. I'm not hanging out in the bathroom, so this card will probably be worthless. Line Cutter. When an ETBs, enter the roll to visit my attractions. Crokid Amphibionaut. It has flying as long as you control the sticker permanent. Blank Goblin. When this creature ETBs, you put a name sticker on it. Add a red for each vowel on that sticker. Park Map. Sacrifice Park Map to search your library for a land card. It doesn't have the same name as the permanent you control. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Blankosaurus. Trample. When this creature ETBs, you may put a name sticker on it. Put a +1/+1 counter for each unique vowel on that sticker. You get freaking beastly. Angelic Herald. When Angelic Herald enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on a non-land permanent you can own. Each creature you control with 3 or more words in its name gets +1/+1. Just +1/+1? Trapeze Artist. Flying. When it ETBs, the Flying Trapeze Artist enters the battlefield by being flipped from a height of at least 1 foot. If it lands face down or didn't turn over completely at least once during the flip, return it to its owner's hand. Pin Collection. ETBs, you may put an ability sticker with ticket cost X or less on it without paying the sticker's ticket cost. Oh, okay. I'm paying X into this. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has abilities of all stickers on Pin Collector. How is this part 3? Whenever you cast a spell, you may have target player mill X cards, where X is the number of words in that spell's name. Ah, beautiful swamp. Yes, very beautiful. Spinny Ride. That target creature in front of controls. Like that, that. I'm an idiot. Concession stand. Create a food token when you visit. Token. August. Now you see me. Sanguine Sipper. Vampire. Has lifelink as long as you control a stickered permanent. Carnival Carnivore. Death Touch. When ETBs, you get a ticket, then you may put a sticker on target permanent you own. 1 Clown Band. Target robot gets +2/+0 till end of turn. 6-sided die. Choose target creature, roll a 6-sided die. Roll a 1, its base toughness. Base toughness 1 until end of turn. Roll a 2, get 2 -1 -1 counters on it. 6-sided die deals 3 damage to it, and you gain 3 life. If you roll a 3. Oh, yeah, I got it now. I'm done. It gets -4 -4 until end of turn. If you roll a 5, you destroy it. If you roll a 6, you exile it. Quick Fixer. Whenever Quick Fixer deals combat damage to a player, open an attraction. That's not too bad. I have that in my DK deck. Done for the day. Beginning of your end step, if you control an employee, performer, or robot, you may get a ticket or create a treasure token. If you control all 3, you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Scampire. Vampire enters the battlefield. You get a ticket. You may put put a sticker on a creature card in your graveyard. Return target creature card with a sticker on it from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Exiled at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcerer. Doodle caricaturist. I hate words. I'm dumb sometimes. When Doodle caricaturist enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 colorless sketch creature token, which you have 15 seconds to draw. The token has flying if it has wings. The same is true for first strike if it has a sword. Vigilance if it has a shield. Menace if it has mean eyes. Trample if it has horns. Death touch and claws. Lifelink and fangs. Haste and footwear. So I need to get some sneakers. Sneakers. Guess your fate. Artifact attraction. Look at the bottom cards of your library. Then give the person outside the game one word clue on that card. If they guess the word. If they guess a word, if their guess appears on the card's name, claim the prize. Prize, reveal the card, put it in your hand, and sacrifice, guess your fate, and open an attraction. Trash bin. Mill 2 cards, return a card at random. Mistakes were made. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Create a 1/1 green squirrel token for each fire extinguisher you can see from your seat. Oh, wherever I'm at's really safe, so I make all the squirrels. Every squirrel. Blufferfish. Gobsmacked. Scared Stiff. Stilt Strider. Circus. Rad Radical. Artifact. Autograph book. When it ETBs, the page counter on it for each person who signed it. Pay 3, tap, remove a page counter from autograph book, and you get to draw a card. Line Prancers. When Line Prancers enters the battlefield, get 2 tickets. You may put a power and toughness sticker on a creature you own. Target creature you don't control blocks target creature you control with a power and toughness sticker on it, other than Line Prancers available. Space Family Goblinson has trample as long as you've rolled 3 or more dice this turn. Whenever you roll a die, put a +1/+1 counter on Space Family Goblinson. Cerber 8000. Beginning of combat on your turn, roll 2 6-sided die. For each result, 1. Cerber gets +1/+1 till end of turn. For each other result, it gains the indicated ability on the thing there. All these words are there. Shrimp. Scavenger hunt. This is a new one. Choose a creature wearing a hat, a book, or a scroll, or teeth at random. You have 10 seconds to search your library to reveal a card with the chosen item in its art. If you do, you claim the prize and shuffle. You get 2 tickets, and you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own, sacrifice scavenger hunt, and open an attraction. Concession stand. Create food when you visit. Hey, Foldy Boy. Bar entry. Target creature with power 4. Oh, okay. Destroy target creature with power. Come on. There we go. 4 or greater. Destroy target creature with any part of its head higher than the bar. Sanguine. Did I read this? Whenever this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. When you do, up to X target creatures, you get -1/-1 till end of turn, where X is the number of unique vowels in that sticker. That's wolf in something clothing. Big winner. It's trample as long as you control a stickered permanent. Alright then. Blorpian Buddy. Bode. Hello, buddy. Bode. Alpha Guard. When ETBs, choose a letter. Untap target permanent whose name starts with chosen letter. Art Appreciation. Put an art sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Then ask a person outside the game to rate its new art on a scale of 1 to... we looked at that one. Proficient Pyro Dancer. When it ETBs, you may put an art sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Another target creature with art sticker on it gets +2/+0, gains menace until end of turn. Brim's Baron, Midway Mobster. When Brim's Baron enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that has a hat. Brim's Baron, Midway Mobster has menace as long as you're wearing a hat. Good thing I wear a hat all the time. Usually. When I'm out. When discourtesy clerk enters the battlefield, open an attraction. At the beginning of your end step, you control 3 or more attractions. You draw a card and lose 1 life. Phone a friend. Everybody should just say C whenever I call them. So you have to call a friend and ask them to choose. If they don't answer, the opponent chooses. Call a reliable friend. Or have somebody set up their voicemail where they say, "Hey, what's up?" And then you answer, and then they can voicemail, "Yeah, C." And then that's it. Throw a card you own from outside the game. Oh, we did Dark Throw already. Gallery of Legends. Ooh, this is the first time I'm seeing this one. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Choose a legendary creature card with the same mana value as that card. Create a token that's a copy of the card with the chosen name. Token gains haste. Exile at the beginning of the next end step. Balloon! Stiff. We got prize wall again. We got leading performance. Choose 2 letters. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control whose name begins with either of the chosen letters. We've already seen that. Rat in the Hat. Nearby planet has rangeling. This card has every land type, including plains, islands, swamp, forest, all those Urza's ones. Nearby planet enters the battlefield tap. When it enters the battlefield, you have to sacrifice unless you pay 1. Chicken trope. There's Ward 2. When it ETBs, you get a ticket. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Slight malfunction. Choose 1. Destroy target artifact. Or roll a 6-sided die. When you do, slight malfunction deals 1 damage to each of X target creature, where X is the result. Tempted Moida. Knight in the armor. Jungle Man. Surprise Party. Surprise Party enters the battlefield. Yell surprise. And put onto the battlefield any number of printed clown robot tokens that aren't touching each other. So I can fit like 20? That you hid on the battlefield before you cast Surprise Party that weren't spotted by an opponent. Before you cast Surprise Party. Oh, got it. Got it. It's like a cheaty face thing. But then you point it out. Information booth. Visit. Draw a card. That's simple enough. Squirrel stack. Visit. You have 5 seconds to stack dice on top of one another. Stack at least 5 dice. Claim the prize. Create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. For each die you stacked above the 4th. Sacrifice squirrel stack, open an attraction. Tickets. Tickets and tokens. Tickets and tokens. Down for repairs. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Destroy 1 target attraction that player controls. Wizards of the Stuff. Good day to pie. An incident has occurred. Destroy target creature. Oh, yeah, that's the apologizing one. Finishing move. 2 tickets. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't. You punch shit. Yeah. Ballerina. Is it a cow? I think it's a cow. Oh, it's sheep. Duh. Bah. That makes sense. I'm not thinking. When Ballerina enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Another target creature with its name sticker on it gains flying till end of turn. Paradise Lost. Roll 2 6-sided dice. Turn any number of cards, a total amount of value X or less from your graveyard to your hand, where X is the total of those results. Exile, Paradise Lost. Big Top. This is the one where you have to have like a shirt that matches the colors you want. So add 1 mana of any color that appears on your shirt. So Flora, Intergalactic Icon. Auras and equipments you control attached to the Flora Intergalactic Icon affect other creatures you control through those auras and equipment were as though those auras were and equipment were attached to them. Creatures with stickers on counters and stickers also do that. So if you anything on this affects all the other creatures you have on your board, which is neat. Costume shop. Put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Guess your fate. Bottom card. Oh, we did that. Ticket. Sticker. Bamboozling Beetle. Protection from robots. Next time, target player would roll one or more dice this turn. Instead, roll that many dice plus one. You choose one of those results to ignore. Well, you can choose the bad one. Jetpack mounted at Alpha Strike. This creature has first strike as long as it's blocking or being blocked by a creature that comes after it alphabetically. Coming attraction. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. Open an attraction. Adar Wolf Advantage. Creatures you control get +2/+0 and gain Alpha Strike until end of turn. Ticketomation. When Ticketomation enters the battlefield, you may put a sticker on non-land permanent you own. And you get a ticket. That's the thing. The ticket. Haber Thrasher. Death Touch. Whenever another creature you control has a hat. Whenever another creature you control that has a hat enters the battlefield under your control, or a hat sticker put on a creature you control, each opponent loses 1 life. Busted. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X, where X is the number of words in the name with the most words among permanents you control. Why let's not go there. Assembled Ensemble. We looked at that one already. Animate Graveyard. So all of your junk becomes a creature. Enchant your graveyard. Enchanted creature. Enchanted graveyard is a creature on the battlefield with base power and toughness equal to the number of cards in it. It has text boxes of all creature cards. It's still a graveyard. Enchanted graveyard would leave the battlefield, instead exile animate graveyard. Well, that's kind of cool. By having that out, you can protect your Bojuka. You can protect from getting Bojuka bogged. Kitty Coaster. We've seen this one. The Super Latorium. We've seen this one. Captain Rex Nebula. I swear it's the guy from Futurama. Zach Brannigan? What's that? I don't remember if that's The Simpsons now. The Captain. I remember that. Prize Wall. Leading performance. Now for repairs. Rad Rascal. Ticking Mime Bomb. When Ticking Mime Bomb enters the battlefield, without speaking or indicating any specific creature, pantomime to a person outside the game. Then they choose a creature you don't control. Ticking Mime Bomb deals damage equal to twice the number of robots you control to chosen creature. Kinda want to make a robot deck now. Park Bleeder. Whenever another creature you own enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. Make a something splash. I would say something that's vulgar. It's terrible of me. Flash. This enchantment enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. When you put the sticker on this enchantment, tap up to X target creatures, or X is the number of U's in the name sticker on this enchantment. Oh, Comet. Sweet. It's one of the alt arts. So you zero it and roll a 6-sided die. Get a 1 or 2, you get 2 loyalty, and you create 1/1 green... 1/1 green creature token, squirrel creature token, and they gain haste on the turn. Get 2 of them. In the roll of 3, it goes down 1, and you return target card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. 4 or 5, Comet Stellar Pup deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters on him to a creature or player, then -2. 6 is +1. You may activate Comet Stellar Pup's loyal ability 2 more times this turn. Ridiculous. Dart Throw. Hall of Mirrors. Sweet. I actually did not get a Hall of Mirrors in the other box. Damn them. Visit. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until the end of turn. Except it isn't legendary if the chosen creature is. That would be really awesome in my Volo deck. I think I had something like that for a while, but then I eventually got rid of it. But it'd be cool to bring it back. Especially with Volo, because now creatures with ETB and I'd have double attractions, so I'd be more likely to get something sweet. Bamboozle and Babel. Jetpack Janitor. Soul Swindler. As long as you visited an attraction this turn, Soul Swindler has Indestructible. When Soul Swindler enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Seen it, seen it, seen it. Park Reentry. Return 2 target creature cards that each have a hat and or mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ambassador blorpity blorp blorp. 1 ATBs. You get 3 tickets, and you may put a sticker on an online permanent you own. At the beginning of each combat, you may have Ambassador. Have this guy. Base power and toughness become equal to the total number of toughness of all stickers on permanents you control. Alright then. Monitor, monitor. 1 ATBs. Open an attraction. On each of your turns, you may pay 1 to re-roll 1 or more dice you rolled. Blue ribbon. Enters the battlefield. Ask a person outside the game which creature you control is the most deserving of a blue ribbon. Attach the blue ribbon to that creature. Equipped creature has best of show. Whenever another creature becomes target or ability you control, you may copy that spell. And if I do, I can target the copy can target the creature that it's attached to. Land. Drop tower. Target creature gains fly until end of turn until a player rolls a run, whichever comes first. Balloon stand. Done that. Clown. Stickers. 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 Prize wall. 80 performance. Rat in a hat. 10 biggin. 1 clown band. 6-sided die. Goblin blasternauts. Did we do this one yet? I don't think we did. 8 ATBs. Open an attraction. When you roll a 6, you may copy the spell or ability or an attraction visit that caused you to roll that die. You may choose new targets for the copy. Tuscan Whiskers. You may put a ability sticker on creature you can on a creature. You can put a +1/+1 counter also on that creature. You pay 4 and you get a ticket. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Something something rocket ship. Flying. When this vehicle enters the battlefield, you may put up to 2 name stickers on it. When this vehicle attacks, choose a letter. The vehicle gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each name sticker that begins with the chosen letter. I already seen that. Goblin Survivalist? Alright, when this it has haste. When this thing enters the battlefield, I create a colorless artifact creature token with the name of my choice of A, E, I, O, or U. When it attacks, using the first letter of the names of permanents you control, spell a word you haven't spelled this game. It gets +1/+0 for each turn until end of turn for each letter in the word. Pick a beetle. Roll 6-sided die, put a number of luck counters on pick a beetle equal to the result. Create a treasure token. If there are 6 or more luck counters, you get a prize. Prizes, you create 2 treasure tokens, sacrifice, and open a new attraction. Goes here. Not that. Tunnel of Love. Choose an opponent. They choose a creature they control, then you choose a creature you control. You may exile chosen creatures. If you do, return to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Otherwise, chosen creatures fight each other. Performance. Zits. Rat in the hat. Motion sickness. ETBs. Tap target. Tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap nor controls an untap step. When you visit an attraction, you may attach motion sickness to target tapped creature. Hat trick. Target blocking or blocked creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains first strike until end of turn. If it has a hat, it gains double strike until end of turn. If you and the creature each have a hat, the creature gains triple strike. Jesus. Deadbeat attendant. We've done that. ETBs. Chicken troop. Function. Ride guide. When ride guide enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Alright. Complaints clerk. 1 ETBs. Open an attraction. Whenever you roll a 1, create a 1/1 white clown robot token. Strength test hammer. When equipped creature attacks. When equipped creature attacks, roll a 6-sided die. That creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the result. If it has the greatest power or is tied for the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield, draw a card. Last voyage of the Jabberwocky? Something. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, you put a name sticker on it. Then it becomes an aura with enchant creature. Return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield and attach this aura to it. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 for each sticker on this aura with 7 or fewer names. When this aura leaves the battlefield, sacrifice enchanted creature. Nocturno of Mira's Marvels. As a DTBs, choose a word with 5 or more letters. Whenever you cast a spell with the chosen word in its rules text, you draw a card and lose 2 life. Drop Tower, we've seen it. Super Latum, we've seen it. Treasure. Disemboweled. Target creature. Destroy target creature. Its creature controller loses 1 life for each unique vowel in the creature's name. Command performance. Choose 2. Open an attraction. Roll to visit your attractions. You get 2 tickets. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Tapper. Tap an untapped creature you control that has a hat. Tap target creature. Oh. Little swindle. I believe I've done that one. That was as long as you visit an attraction this turn. This card has indestructible. One of ETBs, open an attraction. Grabby Tabby has vigilance as long as you control a sticker permanent. Minotaur de Force. Haste. When Minotaur de Force enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. And you may put a sticker on non-land permanent you own. Lifter Flitter. I've seen this a bunch, actually. I don't know if I've... This one. So this one is a flying. When it ETBs, you get a ticket. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Astroquarium. When it ETBs, you may put an art sticker on it. 1 and tap. Till the end of turn, target creature becomes a blue shark with base power 4/4. The cracks on the Astroquarium's art are completely obscured. That creature becomes a blue octopus with base power 8/8 instead. Activate only as a sorcery. So if you have like 2 or 3 stickers that cover this and cover that crack, you can make it bigger. Make it bigger. Wicker Picker. Creature spells you control have sticker kicker 1. So every 1 more you pay, or you pay just 1 more and you get a ticket. Gray Merchant of Alphabet. We believe in that. Ah, Saw in Half. Great card. Destroy target creature. And you get 2 of them at half their toughness. Splendid. Splendid. Full power and toughness. Fortune Teller. Scry. Bounce Chamber. Return target creature you don't control the lowest toughness among creatures you don't control to its owner's hand. Motion Sickness. We've done that. Hat Trick. Done that. Town for Repairs. Wizard of the Fae. Ride Guide. Well done. Vegetation Domination. Arena. Omni Clown Colossus. Clown Robot. Adventure is Pyroclasm deals pi damage to each non-clown creature. And then you just cast it for 10. And you can get an affinity for clowns. This spell cast 1 less for each clown you control, and it's trample 7/7. It's my amp. Drop Tower, we've seen. Bumper Cars, we've seen. Treasure. Guess it's gonna go a lot faster now. Ooh, hitting stuff. Clumsy. Seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it. Seen it. Seen it. Seen it. Do we see Line Prancers? When Line Prancers enters the battlefield, get 2 tickets. You may put a power and toughness sticker on a creature you own. Target creature you don't control blocks target creature you control with a power and toughness sticker on it, other than Line Prancers. Oh, we did see that one. Ignacio of Mira's Marvels. As a DTBs, choose armor, blood, book, bottle, fang, fire, scroll, spear, sword, or water. Whenever you cast a spell with the chosen object in its art, create 2 treasure tokens. Foam Weapons Cossack. Put +1/+1 counter on target creature control. That creature gains vigilance till end of turn. goes to Squirrel. Motion sickness, hat trick, now for repairs. Come here, attraction. This feels like it's like the exact same as the last one. This one looks familiar. Night shift, they're not familiar. Light shift, the living dead. After you would roll a die, you may pay 1 life. If you do, increase or decrease the result by 1. Do this only once each turn. Whenever you roll a 6, you create a 2/2 black zombie employee creature token. DK, that's I think the first one that I've gotten, and this is almost the end of the box. ETBs, open an attraction. If you roll a 2, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Whenever you roll a 4, you may tap or untap target artifact or creature. Roll a 6, you return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. These artists you've seen far out. Return. Rather than choose the indicated number of modes for a spell and abilities you control, you may choose 1 or more modes. You can't choose any mode more than once. Rather than choose the indicated number of modes for spells, and that you may choose. Oh, so if it has 4 things, it says choose 2. I think I can choose all 4, just 1 stuff. Seems these. Guess that's why it's a an acorn balloon stand. Yep, we have already seen that. Mountain, the bear, Stickens. Super duper lost, like baby Fibblethip. Put target creature in an owner's library just beneath the top X cards of the library, where X is the number of doors you can see from your seat. Robo Pinata. When it dies, choose 1. You get 2 tickets, or you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. So that other card, I could theoretically use both of those. No, just 1. Got it. Disavow. Incident has occurred. Finishing move. Rockstar. Near my planet. I should put them in there. Sword Swallowing Seraph. Flying Vigilance. When Sword Swallowing Seraph enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on non-land permanent you own. 1 and a white. Put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature name sticker on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Spinnernet Acronaut. Reach. When an ETB is open an attraction. As long as you control 3 or more attractions, it gets +2/+0 and has menace. Goblin Girder Gang. Standard procedure. Real standard procedure from your hand. Choose an instant or sorcery with mana value 3 or less, currently legal in standard format. Standard procedure becomes that card until end of turn. Slam. Weapon. Foam weapons. Classic. Log Flume. So everybody is in one thing. It's kind of like banding, but it's not quite. Everything has to also target the 4 creatures in the flume. They sort of weirdly act as one, but not quite. Good day to pie. Line cutter. Seasoned Butner. It seems. When an ETBs, open an attraction. Impounding Loot Bot. When an ETBs, you may say incarcerate in a robot voice. Incarcerate. If you do, exile another target artifact or enchantment until the impounding Lotbot leaves the battlefield. Durok Terrian Gatebot, Petting Zookeeper, Non-Human Cannonball. These are all nothing new. Opening ceremonies. Add Woobird. End colorless. You may open a sealed magic pack. Until the end of the turn, you may cast spells from among the cards in the booster pack. Swamp. Man, such a pretty swamp. Fortune Teller. Bounce. Chamber. When a creature you don't control low stuff, don't eat that. Saw that one. I've seen it before. I've seen it again. Egg check. Airy Elephant. Questionable Cuisine. One Clown Band. Animation. Grabby Tabby. Goblin Molesterots. Tuscan Whiskers. Rocket Ship. Lifetime Pass Holder. Wow, that's the first one we've seen of this bad boy. ETB's tapped. When it dies, you open the attraction. Whenever you roll to visit your attractions, if you roll a 6, you may return Lifetime Pass Holder from the graveyard to the battlefield. Forest. Oh, look at that, we got some Costume Shop. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Memory Test. When an ETB's target opponent exiles cards from the bottom of their library to exile 5 non-land cards and Turns those non-land cards face down. Name the exiled face down cards, then look at them. If you name them correctly, turn them face up. Then claim a prize. Create 3 1/1 red balloon creature tokens with flying, then sacrifice memory test to open an attraction. Oh, you look at them first, then flip them. Got it. Kitty coaster. Visit. Creature you control get +1/+. Why do I keep doing that? Like, I think they're not real cards. What would give me that impression? Bag check. Aerial farm, questionable scene, focus. Plot armor. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and can't be blocked except by creatures with flavor text. Non-human can't. Ticket turbo tubes. Oh, this is the mana rock. Yeah, we've seen that. Bioluminary. Put your head in the game. Empire. Devil K. Neville. Performer. Haste. When it ETBs, jump over any number of creatures. If it clears those creatures, you put that many +1/+1 counters on it. First. Trash bin. Gift shop. Mini Fibblethip. Turbo Pinata. Scooch. Most of these were running out of new cards. Mountain. Trivia contest. I feel like we've seen this one, but opponent chooses a red card, sorcery card, legendary card, then mills a card. You have 10 seconds to name something from the chosen category that starts with the same letter as the milled card. If you do, claim the prize. You get prizes, 3 tickets. You may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own, sacrifice trivia contest, and open an attraction. Proficient Pyro Dancer. I believe we've seen this. When in ETBs, you may put an art sticker on a non-land permanent you own. And then you can pay 3 to another target creature with an art sticker gets. Yep, we've seen this. We've seen it all before. Seen it all before. Wizards of the something. We've seen you. Pie eating contest, seen you. Pin collection. When pin collection enters the battlefield, you may put an ability sticker on a ticket with a ticket cost X or less without paying its sticker cost. Oh, we did see that one. Yes. Knife and Death. Just a second. One at a time, throw 10 cards you own from outside the game onto the playing area from a distance of at least 3 feet. A meter. For each of those cards, Knife and Death deals 1 damage to each creature or planeswalker you don't control that card is touching. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Command performance. Open 2 attractions. Roll to visit your attractions. You get 2 tickets. You may put a sticker on an online permanent you own. Seen it. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've seen it, just different art. Yeah, right, if we roll for it, yeah, we've seen that one, just different art. Ooh, clown car, there you go. When clown car enters the battlefield, roll X 6-sided dice. For each odd result, create a 1/1 clown robot artifact creature token. For each even result, put a +1/+1 counter on clown's car. Like a Bible. Information booth. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of mirrors. Oh, we've seen this one. Line Cutters, Season Butler, Reggie. Well done. Touring Gate, Petting Zookeeper, done for the day. Quick Fixer. Whenever deals combat damage to a player, open an attraction. Fight the something fights. Spectacular, Starlight Spectacular, Parade. Beginning of combat on your turn. Choose creatures you control 1 at a time until each creature has been chosen. Each of those creatures gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature chosen before it. So the first creature's 0, the second's 1, then 2, then 3. So I guess you would start at the biggest creature and go backwards. right? Logically. That's where you get the most out of it. I'm barely done opening this box. I'm following my friend's stream, and looks like they're already done with building the decks. I barely opened the box. The satisfied customer. When an ETBs roll a 6-sided die, the result is 3 or less. You lose that much life. Working a fewer. Bar entry. That'd be the 10. Plot armor. Louis Champion. Paradise. Strength testing hammer. Last voyage of the. Homunculus. Mobile clone. Using a mobile device, take a picture of target creature. That device enters the battlefield as a token that's a photocopy of target creature. Photocopies include orders, equipment shatters, and stickers in the Oh, that could be ridiculous. Like Super Voltron. Why do I keep doing that? What is wrong with me? 3 packs, well, 4 packs left, including this one, and the box topper. I've seen it. 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 Seen it. Seen it. Seen it. Seen it. Oh, there we go. Island. Box does not seem as good as the last one. But I did get 2 shocks right away, so it's a worthwhile box. Target creature gets +1/+0. Gains flying until end of turn. Whenever you put an art sticker on a creature, you may return an unlawful entry from your graveyard to your hand. Nice. Can the late bird get the worm? Because I really don't like being early. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. You gain X life, where X is the number of unique vowels in that sticker. Squirrels, boing, guard, winner, Gigantosaurus, animate things, squirrel squatters, goodness gracious, fire. Meet and greet Sisei. Whenever you cast a spell, choose one. Flavor. Meet and greet Sisei gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each line of flavor text. Or history. Create a treasure token if that spell doesn't share an expansion symbol with the permanent you control in a card of graveyards. Island. Cover the spot. Squirrel stack. Treasure. This is box 2. Well, these are not new. We're running out of new cards. How could this happen? Ooh, greatest show on the multiverse. An additional cost to cast this spell. Exile 5 instant sorcery cards you own with the same artist and different names from outside the game. Choose one of the exiled cards at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. That's neat. Flames, yeah. Contest, life and death. We've seen that bad boy. Is that a bad boy? A bad boy. I don't know if I want to. It's like the same pack. Seen it? Seen it. Germain, Pride of the Circus. Put 2 +1/+1 counter to target creature with more than 4 legs. So on the turn, all creatures able to block that creature with 4 more legs must do so. Island, Spinny Ride, Ferris Wheel, Wolf. Alright, let's see what we got. Last thing here. We have a Blood Crypt. Looks badass. Sign me up. Okay, well, that's this one. So this is the second box. I'm not going to build a deck with it right now because I don't know if I'm going to. So this is just more the, hey, box 2, this is what it looks like. If anything, I'll build a deck out of it later, but at least I have a example of everything that was in the deck from the pictures. So that's that, and yeah, we're done. Cool.